I was about to say it's your boy, ATG Route to Route here, with a review for Wheel of Time, and here we are on the channel with the BGB, and I'm here to talk about because I got the first 4 episodes early, but it took me a little bit more time. I wanted to, I know it came out a little earlier, but I wanted to do my homework because I didn't want to go into this because I honestly could not remember that first season at all. So I had to kind of go back and brush back on the kind of brush, not rewatch the entire thing, but like the first 8 episodes of Wheel of Time, season 1, and what was going on. And so I'm here to talk about season 2, at least the first 4 episodes. I think they have 3 out right now, but I was able to, of course, like I said, we got 4. Watch those, and just talk about kind of where the season 2 is going. And like I said, and no spoilers here. This is a non-spoiler review, so I'm just going to give you my overall review of the first 4 episodes, like kind of what's going on without talking about what's going on. And just kind of my overall impression of it. So if you guys remember, like the first season, at the end of the first season, the group kind of split off. Moraine, I want to make sure I get there. Moraine, Lan, Naive, Egwene, Parent, and Matt. They're all kind of separated. As the show comes on, we see Moraine, like as we know from the last season, she lost her ability to channel. Her and Lan just ain't feeling it right now. Which I thought was interesting because like we see a lot of the relationship between the Aes Sedai and kind of like their symbiotic relationship that they kind of explain throughout the show, and how the wards are paired with the Aes Sedai, and like they're pretty much connected, to the point where they almost kind of know what each other's thinking. And I just thought that was interesting because then we have Moraine, who's kind of broken. She no longer has this connection to her powers anymore, and she's just kind of not the same person. So a lot of the season so far is dealing with her just kind of dealing with the blowback from that. Lan kind of dealing with his feelings and no longer being connected to Moraine, and just dealing with her as she's trying to figure out her whole new path. I think this entire season is like everybody just trying to figure out what the hell they want to do. Their new path, like what they're going to be doing. There was a lot of uncertainty with a lot of the characters. Moraine, especially like she doesn't really feel like she's as important as she was in that first season, where she was just like the leader, the one that was kind of guiding everybody to what they need to do. What everybody's destiny. She's just completely uncertain of what she's doing. It's kind of hard to watch sometimes because like her and Lan just ain't really feeling ain't eye to eye at all in the show. Talking about Lan, he's also trying to figure out who he is without Moraine, what his purpose is, because like you're pretty much, you either die with your Aes Sedai, you either die with them or whatever, you wind up being with them at the end of it all. And now they're pretty much just trying to figure out like where exactly they need to be. Egwene, I'm trying to get there, man. Everybody's name is like really hard to pronounce in this show. High fantasy names. Nynaeve, and Egwene, they are training with the Aes Sedai right now. They're in the tower. 9 months has passed since the last season. So they're training, trying to learn how to do the channeling, learning how to be Aes Sedai. Egwene, it's even Nynaeve. She's the one that is trying to get everything together. She's been pretty much, if you watch the first season, she's been the most powerful of all of the Aes Sedai, like they've seen in like forever. And they're pretty much just trying to train her to be able to channel that power, and somehow she is not, for whatever reason, she's not able to use her power at all, or she's like refusing to do so at all. So she has been struggling, like what is her purpose? Why is she here? She's really annoying at times as I watch the show, and I get really agitated because like we have to go on this like you had the power in you all along journey. Like I don't want to I don't want to sacrifice friends. I don't want to do this to gain power, regardless if it's going to help everybody along the long run because I don't want to give up the few people. And then we have her friend who's also like, yeah, everybody's got their attention on you, like XYZ. Um, their story here in the tower is pretty interesting because just definitely get to see like more of the Aes Sedai and like how their training practices are, what they need to do. A lot of it just seems to be like a lot of mundane chores and stuff like that. A lot of wax on, wax off. This is how you do things. But learning like the difference between the Aes Sedai, the reds, the greens, like what the different powers are. What exactly is the one power, um, and exactly like you said, what exactly is going on. Their story again, still trying to find purpose, what they're here for. 9 months, everybody's been separated. Like what the heck is going on? But so far, their story is, I feel like, has been, I don't want to say the most interesting, but that's kind of where my focus has been. Like I've been wanting to know like exactly how powerful they could be and what they can do. Perrin, who is also on his little journey, as we know, he's like I don't know if he has like the power of like he's like a wolf or whatever he is. They never really like give a lot of explanation to it, but he also has a power that he could tap into. That he's still trying to figure out what to do. As he's on this thing, he's separated with the librarian guy. Cannot remember his name at the moment. Still trying to figure out like where he is. Another character where it's just like I'm really powerful, but I don't want to expose myself. I don't want to do XYZ. Really annoying. Like I said, I really like the show. But some of these characters just really get on my nerves. And it's still early on, and I really hope that Amazon really continues to put the money into this because I really want to see this series like really flourish. But like I said, I really want to see where he goes. If you guys watch this, I guess I don't want to spoil it for you, but his story definitely gets interesting. You see him come across some stuff that, yeah, and they definitely don't hold back on the bloodshed in the second season so far. Matt, if you remember where Matt left off, and where he is, he's pretty much just locked up right now. So there's really not too much to say there. Rand, who we know to be the Dragon Reborn, he's the one with all the power. He's the male that can channel. And as you know, if you watch the show, the Aes Sedai don't like when men channel. They feel like they tarnishes the power. Last time we had a Dragon Reborn, they pretty much took him down. They didn't like that so much. Right now he's locked up. But Rand is pretty much the one that we need to look out for this second season. He was supposed to have died at the beginning of the first season, but now obviously we know he didn't. But he's going to be the one to look out for. I don't want to say too much. Like I said, I've only seen the first 4 episodes, but he's going to be the one that you need to look out for going forward for this. So he's been. I just said like the girls in the tower were the most interesting. I think Rand's story is probably the second most interesting thing because he's going to be the one that pretty much brings everything together. Obviously, somehow, some way, from the trailer and everything that you see, everybody's going to probably wind up together again. But like I said, it's been 9 months. Everybody is trying to stay away from each other, get the training on, figure out what their path is, so on and so on. Now, get into like the action. The action coming back to the show has been great. Definitely gives you that Lord of the Rings feel. Same people that not the same people that done it, but like on some of the same streaming service. The action has been great. Really been digging the story so far. The effects, the CGI, everything has been great. A lot of the prosthetic effects look amazing. It's been so long since I want to say like 21 is when the last season dropped, so it's been a while. We got interviews that are going to be dropping for the show, talking about a lot of the effects and stuff like that Najee did, so you can definitely check that out. But I feel like I've seen them at a couple cons because like San Diego Comic-Con, when I was at San Diego Comic-Con this year, they had a whole display. They were supposed to be there, but of course because of the protest stuff like that, nobody's going to be there. Now I had the pleasure of we had an interview, we had the panel that was at New York Comic Con. They were talking about it. show a couple clips, stuff like that. Definitely building my anticipation for this second season, and it has not disappointed me so far. Definitely, like I said, the second season, like I said, it's supposed to be 8 episodes. I think again this season. Let me double check because I don't want to get that wrong. But so far, like I said, it's been nothing short of amazing. Yep, 8 episodes this season. So up until October 6th, we're gonna do episodes week to week because week to week is the way to go, baby. You want to have a conversation every week about the show. But no, so far, second season has been dope. Definitely been pretty slow so far. Like I said, the action has been pretty cool. I'm really loving the way this is shot. It's a lot clear. It's a lot of nighttime scenes though. This like so far in the season, like Jesus Christ, like I don't know if that's intentional, but it's a lot of nighttime scenes where and a lot of scenes where you just cannot see a goddamn thing. That's kind of something I've been like, man, you can't see nothing. But like I said, the action is pretty cool. Just definitely seeing where everybody goes in this journey, seeing like everybody's kind of rediscovery, what the hell they want to do, where the show, because I haven't read the books or anything, so I'm completely blind going into this to know like what's going on. But so far, second season's been pretty cool. Like I said, no spoilers for this review. But like I said, I watched the first 4. So far, I'm digging it. I highly suggest that you watch it. It's on Amazon Prime Video right now. You probably have it, and you don't know that you have it. If you plan for Prime, Amazon Prime, then you definitely have this. Check it out. It's worth it. If you like Lord of the Rings, if you like high fantasy, second season of The Wheel of Time is great. Watch the first season, obviously, if you haven't seen it, but this is definitely going to pull you back in. If you were ready to know exactly what was going on, this is the season for you. But on that note, this has been Terrell talking about another fantastic season of The Wheel of Time. I cannot wait to watch the rest of the season. I was hoping that we would have got all the episodes because I probably would have just talked about the entire thing. But so far for the first 4, it is nothing short of amazing. Please check it out. Let them know Terrell sent you. Let me know what you think about the show in the comments so far. What you think about what they've done. I think they got the first 3 that are on Amazon right now, but on Prime Video. But let me know what you thought about it so far. And like I said, I'll see you next time for another review. Let me know what you guys think. See you.